Hope you guys had a great weekend. In this video, let's go over the stocks that I'm watching for this week. I got a lot of incredible setups. Let's get started with the economic calendar first. Really nothing much going on except for on Wednesday. We have Fed Chair Powell speaking, especially with how technical analysis and the overall market is looking like. We're looking like we're trading sideways and we're waiting on something to break out from. So Fed Chair Powell speaking on Wednesday is going to cause volatility for the market, and we can definitely see a potential breakout to the upside depending upon what happens on Wednesday when Fed Chair Powell is speaking. So expect some volatility and just be aware of that. We're going to get a huge swing to either side, so just be aware of that on Wednesday. Let's get started with the SPY, the S&P 500, looking very interesting. We are trading sideways and consolidating. So again, we have been doing this for years now. Okay, it's been 3 years now. We break out, we trade sideways, we consolidate, we break out, we consolidate, we break out, we consolidate. And obviously, if we're in a bear market or we're in a downtrend, we always then break to the downside. But since we are in a uptrend, we are always breaking to the upside. So we can see that right now, right here, we have another setup for the SPY, and we kind of had this setup as a ascending triangle also. So if we do bounce off from here, we're potentially trading sideways from here, but it all depends on really what happens on Wednesday. We can also come back down and then bounce off the level of support, but what I'm realizing is that a lot of stocks are trading sideways and we're all setting up for a move. We're waiting on something. So on Wednesday is going to be a really big day, and what Fed Chair Powell says on Wednesday. Now QQQ looks a lot more interesting because the consolidation setup has been going on for more than a month now. So QQQ has been really just trading sideways and doing nothing for more than a month now, and this price action is really everything and it's king because we're trading and we're setting up for a move, because when we're trading sideways, we're building momentum, and we're building momentum to just break out and pop from. So it is all about momentum and it is all about price action. So we're bullish above $447. It closed above 447 is very bullish for QQQ, especially with how tech stocks are looking. A lot of tech stocks are also at support. We have tech stocks like Amazon that are at breakout levels. So QQQ is looking absolutely incredible, and we definitely have a lot of opportunities to make money on, and QQQ is showing us that. So that is the thing to watch for. We have a lot of opportunities the next couple of weeks to make money in the markets, and it's really important to take these trading opportunities. So I want to go over the setups that I am watching. The first setup is Apple. So let's talk about Apple. I'm going to quickly take a sip. Let's talk about Apple right here. Today I got into a Apple contract, a month out call options for Apple. Now, if you guys have not already, make sure to join the Discord link in the description. These videos are just stocks that I'm watching, but if you guys actually want the exact buy and sell alerts, you guys can do that by joining the Discord. We also have 50% off lifetime if you use the code 2024. But we could see we had two amazing trades today on AMD, Amazon, and more, less than 20 minutes. We had, 57% we sold out. And then last week on Thursday, we had a very nice 122% day trade on Amazon, 0-day expiration, same day expiration. So if you have not already, make sure to join the Discord, because that is where I send buy and sell alerts. So for Apple, I got in a contract. So as you guys previously know, we had a trade on Apple right here. I bought into calls, and that was a loss. We ended up selling it for a loss, but the reason that we broke this level of support was because we kept getting negative news. We had a bunch of negative catalysts with like China and then their sales, and then canceling like EV, I believe, and whatnot. But we can see that right now, before 180 was our critical level of support, where we kept bouncing off of the 180 level. Now it is the 170 level. We can see that we have a very nice level here where we are respecting this level. we got in right at the level of support. So this is going to be the perfect entry to buy in calls for Apple that have the stop loss close below this trend line of $169. So close below 169 is going to be the stop loss for Apple. We're taking a look at a bigger picture. We're kind of trading sideways, and this is a very nice level of support. If we take a look at a closer picture, we can see that we have this channel going on, and we're kind of sitting at this level of support. Google kind of looked like that, where it had a downtrend channel and it had a level of support. So Apple is that level of support, and the idea is that I want to buy in calls at the level of support. I got a month out because we have earnings coming up, so a potential run up to earnings. I want to sell before earnings, obviously, but this is a perfect technical analysis play in my opinion, and I bought into 2 call options a month out expiration, so risking around $1,000. Next we got Nike. So Nike, I am down 47% on Nike right now. I did not average down on Nike right now, but just keep in mind that our stop loss is approaching. Our stop loss is going to be the close below $92 on the daily time frame. But we can see that Nike looks absolutely amazing. I made a whole video on Nike, so make sure to watch that. But the setup on Nike looks amazing, especially for shares and especially for leap call options. The problem that we have is that I got a month out expiration for Nike, like a month out, 2 months out for Nike call options. So we're having that time decay taking in place and eating up our contracts. But technical analysis wise, you're looking absolutely beautiful for Nike as long as if we hold the $92 level. Okay, we have the RSI also looking very good. The RSI is at the low. We want to buy low. We want to sell high. I also got into shares. Shares is going to be a long-term play. I want to hold the shares for 1 year so that I could sell it for a 10% the capital gains tax. If I hold it for a year, I can have that 10% tax. So I want to do that for Nike because I think in a year it's going to be like an easy, 20 to 50% play at least. If we play the bounce off the level of support, 30% at least. So this is what I am taking a look at. Nike call options are going to be great a month out, but this is going to be the perfect entry for Nike. The price action is king on Nike right here. Even on the daily time frame, we can see that we are respecting this level of support, and we need to respect this level of support. If we close below and we break this level, it is going to be looking very bad, and that is going to be the stop loss. So the stop loss is going to be closed below 92, and it can definitely get uglier. But we just need to hold this level of support for Nike. This is literally life support for Nike. So Amazon, we played Amazon 2 times. We had the day trade that we played 122%. Then we had a trade today for a 57% gain on Amazon. So Amazon came back to this area. Now weeklies are again a great idea because when we have this breakout, we have the breakout and then we have a continuation to the upside. So this was a previous setup that we played on Amazon. It had a very nice continuation to the upside. And if we take a look at kind of the bigger picture, we can see that we have more price targets to the upside for Nike. So especially the $188, which is the all-time high level, that is a perfect price target for Amazon. So we're talking about, a longer swing for Amazon. If you want to do that, play the continuation to the upside. We closed above. The stop loss would be below 180. It just needs to hold 180, or if tomorrow is a red day and Amazon enters back in this ascending triangle, I definitely wanna play this again. We've played Amazon 2 times and we're doing absolutely amazing on Amazon. Next, we got AMD. So we played AMD today for a very nice 70% gain, but I believe it went up over 100% on the contracts. But we could see that not just AMD, semiconductors in general are looking amazing, and in this video I'll be going over that. So AMD, we have this channel breakout. This is a great play for a swing. So we have the downtrend channel breakout, and then we have this breakout of this consolidation resistance. We can see that, again, price action is king. Take a look at the previous days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Previous 9 days, we have just been trading sideways. We have momentum building up, and it is building that breakout, that squeeze momentum that we are going to get soon. And today, AMD was up over 3%. We got a very, very nice move, but it definitely has more room to the upside, especially if we take a look at historically. We've talked a lot about this, where AMD likes to run a lot, especially right now. Semiconductors are absolutely killing it. So our next play is NVDA. Okay, NVDA is setting up. The overall market is favoring semiconductors right now. It's absolutely insane. We have people calling semiconductors, the new oil, because every AI, every EV, every smartphone, anything to do with technology and computers, these chips are needed. These computer chips are needed, and NVIDIA, AMD, all of these companies, they are the ones making it. So NVIDIA looks very interesting because we have this ascending triangle setup. Now we are at the level of support, and we don't have full confirmation right now, but what we know is that we have a solid double top, and we are trading sideways. We're consolidating right here, and we are making higher lows. So we just need to bounce off this. We need to see a more bullish candle, but we just need to be above this level of support for it to look bullish. Now, what I'm personally doing is, because there's many ways to play this, you can play the bounce off the level of support and ride it to the upside, or what you can do is you can just wait it out. Wait for it to trade sideways and consolidate, and until it gets extremely tight, where your stop loss is going to be a lot safer. So for example, with Amazon, it got very tight, and then it decided to break out, especially previously. So this is going to be the best probability A+ setup, when you're waiting for the setup and you're waiting it to get very tight. Even previously on NVIDIA, you guys know this massive play. This is right when Nancy Pelosi bought into NVIDIA. The best time to enter is right when we're about to get squeezed, because look at how tight the support and resistance are. So your stop loss, and you're going to be minimizing the risk a lot more. So this is what I am taking a look at for NVIDIA. Definitely multiple ways to play this, but we have a potential setup, and definitely watching this and keeping it on my watch list for NVIDIA. Next, we have SMCI, which is another semiconductor, okay, with AMD and NVIDIA. And same with SMCI, we have this symmetrical triangle. Now this looks very concerning because, again, this is a neutral pattern, and we can definitely break this to the upside, especially the way semiconductors have been really doing. Like, we can potentially see a pullback, for semiconductors or for SMCI, but only time will tell. But what we're taking a look at is we have the symmetrical triangle. We are bearish below this level of support, and we are bullish above this. Now, it doesn't look too good. Like, AMD looks a lot better, NVIDIA looks a lot better. This kind of looks weak. Okay, this doesn't look as strong. It kind of looks like a head and shoulder. It is forming a head and shoulder, but it is something that I'm keeping my eyes on for SMCI, and I'm watching it this week. Gold GLD. Okay, we have talked a lot about gold. It was in our previous video. Now, I did not play it. I did not play the breakout, and I was just too busy, especially on Thursday. I was playing Amazon, and we had that very nice 122% play on Amazon, but gold absolutely broke out. We had this on our watch list and previous video, but this is just a reminder that we got a bunch of setups. Sometimes I can't, I'm only watching certain setups, and I won't have the time or the energy to play all these setups. So I just minimize my trades into certain trades. So just a reminder for that. Gold is absolutely killing it. Overall, I'll probably have to make a whole video on this, but I've made many videos on gold. We've talked a lot about this cup and handle. I've also talked about me buying gold and silver. They're absolutely killing it right now. But gold is doing its own thing, and it's definitely in a bull market right now. We haven't been in a bull market for gold since 2011. Oil is another topic that I'll have to make a whole video on. We have made many videos on oil. We've talked about this. This is going to be one of the biggest plays for 2024. You guys can scroll down and see on my YouTube. So next we have RIOT, ticker symbol RIOT. This goes with kind of like the Bitcoin setup. So we have the Bitcoin halving coming up around April 20th. Now, I really like the setup on RIOT. It is a cheap $11 stock. I'm thinking about just doing shares, okay, just playing straight up shares, having the stop loss close below this level of support. We're taking a look at a potential price target and a potential price of 55% in returns of gains. I think this is going to be a great play for shares, and I want to do a long-term shares play for RIOT. So keep in tune for that on the Shares and Leaps channel, because I think I'm going to be buying RIOT shares right at market open. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have not already, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Make sure to leave a like in the comments, and if you guys have not already, make sure to join the Discord. And see you guys. Take care.